Well, it looked like you were hobbled, kind of favoring that right leg most of the game, and Doc said that was the reason behind, you know, you not being able to finish. I guess just when did you feel that, and to try to gut through it and not be able to kind of finish things out?
Um, doesn't matter when I felt it. Doesn't matter. I wasn't able to finish the game. But
I mean, you've in the past. I know that with your calves in particular, it's stressful. It's not something you want to deal with. What was that process for you to go through to play through it? Because obviously you just went through this, a couple months ago or a month ago, where it's pretty serious, and you hadn't wanted to endanger yourself even further.
I'll just say, man, I don't know if this is smart or if it's not smart, but I'll just say my competitive spirit. Always I was feeling it majority of the game, but did not want to stop playing. But at the end, I could not move no more, so I had to stop.
It gradually got worse over the course of the game as the more you played, or
yeah, I'll say at the end, could not move no more, so I had to stop playing.
How painful was it?
For me to stop playing and not be able to move, it was extremely painful.
For you, knowing that you might not have the same explosion that you would normally have, how did you try to adjust your game and make plays still?
I would just try to be out there, do whatever I could, try to affect the game. Anywhere that I could, passing, rebounding, just whatever I could. I feel like even sometimes when I'm in disadvantage, I might still be effective. I've done it in the past. It's not the first time, so I would just try to be out there and try to help my team whatever way possible.
What's the next steps with this injury? Do you go for an MRI? Does it sound like something that you would necessarily play through? I don't know. How do you what's next steps?
So probably the next steps will be go to MRI tomorrow. After the MRI, they will tell me probably I popped something in my calf, one of my shoulders or something. They'll probably give me a protocol of 4 to 6 weeks that I'll be out. This is from my experience being around the NBA. After that, I'm going to work my butt off to come back. That will probably be end of February, beginning of March. Hopefully the team in the place that we can at least make the play or make the playoffs. And just take it day by day, try to get better. That's all.
But it feels similar to those other 4 to 6 week injuries.
How are you feeling just kind of mentally? It might be frustrating to have this happen again.
Yeah, it's frustrating, but if I'm going to do the work, if I'm going to put the work in and I'm going to go through the protocol and I know I'm going to wake up early, eat right, sleep right, work hard, so there's no reason for me to whine. I know I'm going to do the work, so why to whine?
if the circumstances were different, if y'all's record was significantly better than what it is right now, would you have left the game after the first quarter? Yes.
Why did you feel like it was important to keep playing? Like, did you feel like you're kind of sending a message to your teammates? Like,
Why is it for me, my teammates? It was myself. I don't like to quit. I feel like I couldn't explode. I could jog. I couldn't get on my toes, so I was kind of jogging on my heel majority of the game. I didn't have the same explosiveness, but I still feel like I could help, But then at the end, when it popped, I had to get out. I couldn't walk.
you were right on the edge for the number of games you can miss to still make All-NBA.
Yeah.
If you are out, as long as you think you're going to be out, that will kind of be over. What is that like to kind of comprehend in your brain that injuries are going to keep you from that?
Yeah, it's hard. What is it? 10 years in a row? Yeah, it's hard, but always in my mind. I think all the good things have happened in my life, and I think where I am at this moment, and what my goals are, and what stops me from my goals, which might be this injury. And the first thing that you have to think about is that it can be way worse. You know, it can be way worse. You can be out for 12 months, 18 months, right? So being out for 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 weeks, whatever the case might be, and not making the All-NBA, for sure it's going to hurt because it's going to hurt. For sure, be a little bit frustrating, but it doesn't matter. That's not where we are right now mentally, as a team, as a player. I'm not there. All-NBA, it's in June, wherever it is. I'm in January, right? So I can think about that. But now making it, obviously, I got to think about the times I've made it, 10 years in a row. So it was incredible run. If I don't make it this year, it's okay. I'm going to come back next year. I'm going to make it.